roof off of this building is about to come off.
Crossover again. Romeo. Axel Racer. What a shot. Mula kay Carlo.
Going left, going right, and straight to down.
Right now, he's unstoppable. JC is down. Skies for that dunk.
Thompson, the great setup for the turn.
Ball bell number 3. That's a big shot. Wow.
There's an alley-oop love with a rim rambler.
Webber waiting down low. Two-handed. And then Kraken going down. Spider-Man. Use some atake. Slam dunk.
And the set to this crowd roar.
Game number 2 for the Commissioner's Cup here for the undefeated Phoenix Fuel Masters as R. Garcia will be joining Andrew Adelecki, taking on the reemergence of Jared Dillinger and the extremely influential and powerful import para sa Meralco Bolts, Arinze Onuaku. Someone's O has to go. 2 undefeated teams will be facing off once again. Simula na po ng tagisa ng tunay ng lakas. Cobra, gusto ko pa with the start of the first period.
O sa simula no, off that tap, looks like Phoenix is in a zone. So titignan natin anong ipapakita nitong Meralco Bolts because they don't really have too many shooters on the floor, meaning yung 100% na shooter,
Yes.
diba? Dahil wala pa yung Gary David dyan sa loob. You know, these guys who can really knock down threes after 3.
Chris Newsom now in the post. Dishes it out. Hodge. Jumper is long and the rebound will go to the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Ang Phoenix po nakapula. Habang ang Meralco Bolts will be donning the white jersey here today.
Parang feeling ko magkakamali tayo magsasabi ng Phoenix Suns.
Bawal ako doon. Garcia for 3. And it's absolutely nothing. Heat check for R.R. Garcia right there. When you look at the Meralco Bolts, the last conference, sila ang pinakahuli sa rebounding. This conference, with the insertion of Onuaku, #1 na sila sa rebounding. That's a big, big difference on the composure and the compensation of that team.
Alam mo, sinabi ni Coach Norman Black after that game 3 na napanalo nila, sinabi nga ni Coach Norman, alam mo, obviously wala pang siya sa kondisyon, pero he fills in a gap na parang pasok na pasok sa kanila, which is really the rebounding and that inside presence. So they're more than happy to have him because we've known Meralco for the longest time not really having a legit big man.
Yes.
At kapag nasa kumukuha ng import na 6'5 and below, hindi pa rin necessarily big man yun eh. Meron pa rin mas malalaki sa kanila. But 2 conferences ago, they really made it a point to be able to recruit a lot of big guys. Raba Al-Husseini, you're looking at Ken Bono, Kelly Nabong. These guys a lot bigger, but with their import now, siya talaga yung #1 dun sa posisyon na yun.
Newsom short on the 3. And here comes the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Garcia. Dobleng pick, Willie Wilson. Inikot niya yun, binagsak ulit. Here comes Andrew Adelecki. Off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, no. Yes, does, and eventually loses it. A lot of energy expended on that.
Oo, pero
sequence.
mukhang nasaktan itong
Yun
si
nga eh.
Adelecki.
And JC Intal, sa sobrang lakas niya na nabunot pa niya tong si Andrew.
Tingnan mo naman yung braso ni JC Intal ngayon eh.
Wala pa masyadong tulog yan. Bata pa. Chris Newsom bringing it down. Binagsak na ngayon kay Arinze Onuaku.
Off the bat, you can see that they don't want Onuaku to get going down low. Kaya they're forcing him baseline, pero nandun agad si Willie Wilson trying to help out.
Willie Wilson, re-emergence dito sa PBA. One of the finalists for the best player of the conference in the Philippine Cup.
At 35 years old.
Oh.
Diba? Yun yung nagagawa ng Asi Taulava eh. Because of that re-emergence of that energy. Pinapakita niya that, you know, you can still play in the league at about 41, 42 years old. It just inspires a lot of people. You have Asi, you have Eric Mek, you have Danny Siegel.
Danny Siegel,
diba?
yes.
All these guys who have gotten into better shape and still able to compete in the league.
Jimmy Alapag as well.
Oo.
Yeah. The senior statesman in the league, showing that they can hang around with the young ones, mga tulad ni R.R. Garcia. As Phoenix will have a 2-point lead with 9 minutes remaining in the first period. Willie Wilson, ini sa poste kontra kay Brian Faundo. Intal will finally drop it in there. Whistle, and it will be a 3 in the key.
I was gonna say, mukhang nagka-problema yung offense yun ng Phoenix. Not really much movement, and things weren't really going anywhere. There's what, 8 seconds left, and they ended up just posting up Willie Wilson.
Karam loses it. Chico Lanete sa kabila. Tumatakbo, looking for his second open floor finish, and he does.
Chico Lanete, one of those guys also that is just a solid, basically 1-2 guard.
Yes.
You can put him on the point, you can put him in the 2 spot depending on the matchup. At ang gandahan dito kay Chico, when he's healthy, he is a scorer. So kinakailangan yan for a team like Phoenix.
Take a look now as that steal, and Lanete in the open floor will finish over Brian Faundo. And yun nakikita mo rin yung basketball IQ ni Chico Lanete. No? When he needs to be a scorer, he will, as Arinzo Nawaku will throw that one down. Kung kailangan niya maging scorer, then he'll do that. Now that R.R. Garcia is there, medyo facilitator siya on the court. It's years and years of experience in the league. Baseramer has been launched into the game now para sa Meralco Bolts. Lanete kontra kay Newsome. Lanete will not be able to finish there. Oh, Rinzo Nawaku with a block. Here comes Adeleki. Spinning. Trying to find anywhere to go. Could not, and it will remain, though, with the red shirts.
Masusubukan nitong si Adeleki dito sa larong ito. Because he is up against now on Waku, who, you know, who's big. And mas mahirap iurong yan as compared to the previous game.
Adeleki kicks it out. Intal jumper is in and out, and Faundo with an incredibly pigtailed beard today will get the rebound. Baseramer, tangan ng bola, will have that teardrop fall right at the free throw line.
Well, Amer coming in early into this ball game. Sinab niya itong si Andrew Karam because Karam, you know, Coach Norman Black feels like his offense isn't flowing as much as he wanted to be.
Adeleki scoring inside. And a delay game called on Adeleki. And it was funny kasi nung isang araw, pagkatapos ng practice ng Meralco Bolts, they went straight to the gym, and I saw them there. Chris Newsome, Baseramer, Jimmy Alapag, all putting in extra work. How much of that is winning?
Oh, definitely. You know, especially when you're a team that struggled in the previous conference. You know, guys like Jimmy Alapag, guys like Newsome, guys, ito yung mga kondisyon di ba? Are very athletic, but then still putting in the work after practice. What sets you apart, or what yung longevity dun sa career mo, malaking bagay yun. And when the others now understand and see that you're doing that, susunod din sila.
Tapos nakita ko si Coach Norman Black pagkatapos, pati siya nagulat parang, seryoso, pagkatapos ng practice namin, gym pa sila. Putting in that extra work. Seeing how it'll pay off here. Here's Hodge in the post against Intal. Fouled, and that'll mean 2 free throws. And the first time that Cliff Hodge will hit the floor today.
It's not naman rocket science, diba? That you know, you put in that work, you put a lot of investment in your body.
Yes.
Meaning you want to get quicker, you want to get stronger. Makikita dun sa laro mo. You look at Willie Wilson, he put in a lot of work in the offseason. Ang ganda na pinakita niya last conference. You know, in the top 10 BPC, diba? So doon mo talaga makikita bubunga kapag nagbigay ka ng tamang oras when you're conditioning. Even Terrence Romeo, di ba? When he lost, what, 10 pounds, got so much quicker. All of a sudden, gilas, di ba?
Yeah, Asi. Remember how Asi just trimmed down and then started eating healthier? says that he's in the best shape of his life at the tender age of 22 now. No? Hi, Asi, just in case you're watching. 10-8 is the score. 6.5 remaining in the first period. Garcia. Sumalaksak, linabas kay Lanete. Long two is short. And Amer exploding on the open floor. Not able to find anything though. Nakalahati na po tayo dito sa ating unang period. And both teams kind of sputtering with their offense.
Wala pa, no flow yet, diba? They haven't really gotten, you know, a rhythm that they've gotten 6-8 points consecutive. So that's what these coaches are still looking for, to see what will really be working for them in terms of calling the plays, sino pupuntahan nila.
Rinzio Nawaku sa poste. Newsom jumper. Rebound for Intal.
Oh, they're really trying to take out Onuaku out of his game.
No?
Yung puntos niya kanina, yung ano lang di ba? Broken play off that slam dunk also, which was because he was just hanging around there.
Onuaku taking his time to get down ngayon na kay Cliff Hodge sa poste. Stripped, still alive. Amer galing sa labas. Still no go. Fresh 14 though for the Meralco Bolts. Hodge inside. Faundo off the glass and
Oh, that's
in.
huge. When you have Brian Faundo cutting to the basket, getting the basketball, and making the 2 points, ang laking ginhawa noon para kay Onuaku. Because that means hindi na masyadong makaka-help yung weak side defender.
Intal trying to break the deadlock, could not go. Rebound para kay Brian Faundo. 10 apiece right now, second deadlock of the game. Inside, and Chris Newsom able to put a stop to that deadlock. First 2 points of the game for him. And that is the first time Meralco will hold the lead. Gary David, nag-aanda na po pumasok para sa Meralco Bolts. Lanete kicks it out. Garcia swinging the ball. Good ball rotation for Phoenix. Inside, Lanete off the glass and in.
We talked about Chico Lanete being a scorer, finding those gaps, getting that layup, tying the ball game at 12 apiece.
Don't start creeping in. Cliff, don't start creeping in because they're in the zone, because everything's going to be packed. All right? You got to wait. Look for the opening to get the opening to get that pass out of there. This pass is always open.
Now Meralco's previous standing during the Philippine Cup is what pushed them to do better this conference and to have a strong start. And now everyone in the team are saying that all of them trained hard to add a new skill so that they can contribute something new to the floor. And the addition of Arinze Onuaku, their new import, is something that can give them reassurance, as what the panel has mentioned, of having a legit big man on the court. Now let's turn you over to our panel.
Thank you, Sel. And that's what the conversation that I had with Jimmy Alapag. Kausap ko siya, sabi niya, it's a big difference from the Philippine Cup to this Commissioner's Cup. Kasi when you have someone that big, it fills in a lot of gaps that your team has.
Lalo na si Jimmy Sanayan na meron siyang katambalan na malaki na maaasahan mo. Why? First, you have a legitimate post presence. So kapag may post presence, opensa lang pag-usapan natin. So tiwala ka na kapag kailangan ko makapunto sa loob, meron akong papasahan dun sa loob. Tapos pagdating naman sa depensa, pag maiwanan ka, there's a rim protector that is there to be able to help you out. And also, if you make a mistake, you have a guy that you know that 80% of the time makukuha niya yung rebound. Ang laking ginhawa nun.
And that's how they went from last in rebounding to #1 in rebounding in just one conference.
Well, it's still early. They'll probably end up in the middle because, teams like San Miguel have only played one game. Alaska, the better rebounding teams like Rain or Shine, depending dun sa import na makukuha nilang bago. But, it's something that they need to do collectively as a team. But, of course, when you have a guy that's getting 20, 25 rebounds a ball game, it puts less pressure on the other guys.
Willie Wilson with the jumper. And still no go. Garcia may tanga ng bola ngayon. Pinasok na ni Coach Koy Banal. Itong si Mac Baracael. Garcia finally hits that long bomb. And that three-point shot is brought to you by Oppo F1 Selfie Experts.
Ano, napakatindi ng three-point shooting ng Phoenix in that first game against NLEX. They shot 49% from the three-point area, 17 out of 35.
48% from the field in general.
Okay na yun eh,
Okay
di ba?
na yun.
Sa 3 points mo ba manggaling?
Oo.
Alright, order officiate. Alright? Para 14 seconds yan, ha? 14 seconds. We're still doing the man-to-man here. Alright? Then we will apply the rule. Pare, if you're switching, even sa early ball screen, that's fine with me as long as you're communicating. Alright? Okay? Now, let's call it. Pare, nag-switch na yun. That's automatic yellow. Yellow yung red. Dapat pinatungan mo si ano rito. Si Onuwaku.
Ang import ng Phoenix Fuel Masters na si Andrew Adelecki knows what his strengths are, knows what his weaknesses are, did not try to do too much, and that's how nakakuha nga siya ng 18 points, 20 rebounds, and 2 blocks in that game, not forcing himself.
Well, you just expect him to do the dirty work. You know, they're not really looking to him to post him up and then bring him to the promised land, meaning makapuntos siya every single time. They want him to be able to get the ball, you know, offensive rebounds, make himself available, create space for himself, and more space for his teammates as well.
Dillinger, hinahanap si Arinzio Nawaku, finds the ball swinging to the left side. Here's Gary David, no! On the inside, Onuwaku with the cleanup job.
Aaron, alam mo itong si Onuwaku, ano yan, napakatalino niyan. Even when he was in college, matataas ang kanyang mga grado. So, makita mo yung basketball sense niya, wala siyang pinipilit na mga tira. Nung nakita niya doon ng galing, tumira yung kakampi niya, he's going for the offensive rebound.
As Onuwaku trying to complete the three-point play, not able to do so. And of course, magparamdam na sa inyong mga paboritong PBA idols using Shout, a new way of expressing yourself quickly and easily. Punta lang sa sports5.ph and look for the Shout tab or column para magpabate sa inyong mga bida dito sa Liga. Libre po ito, wala pong registration. So head on over as we saw that three-point shot from our Garcia, and it is brought to you by Oppo F1 Selfie Experts. Apat na po ang abante ng Phoenix. Jared Dillinger for three. Nope. And Baracael will grab that rebound. Garcia kontra kay Dillinger. Best perimeter defender on Garcia right now. Baracael kicks it back out. RR got that second three-pointer to drop. That's his third, actually, of this quarter.
RR Garcia now with 11 points in the quarter. Kind of took him a little bit of time before he started heating up, but now he is on point. Ang ganda dito kay RR, he's not forcing the shots.
Nabong, Gary David trying to take 3 points back. Wala yun. Adelecki ang kukuha ng rebound. Wilson against Nabong, crosses up. At aayusin na muli ng Phoenix ang kanilang opensa. Baracael quickly takes that three, and Nabong will inhale that rebound. Wala nang isang minuto pong naiiwan sa ating unang quarter. Onuwaku driving against Adelecki and finishing at the rack.
That's a good thing about Onuwaku also. He can put the ball on the floor, 1-2 dribbles, and get to the basket.
And quietly, 8 points already. Scoring half of the points of Meralco. Garcia sumaksak. Binigay kay Baracael. Wilson swinging it. Montfort for three. Adelecki with a cleanup job again. So yung pareho nating imports, nakita natin just cleaning up the scraps and keeping it simple.
Tsaka hindi sila nang aagaw ng puntos dun sa mga kakampi nila. Sige, tumira kayo, magbintis kayo, kukuha ko ng offensive rebound and get the 2 points still.
Dillinger crosses over. Oh, what a cross by Dillinger. And Gary David will complete that three-point shot. Welcome back, JD. That last attempt from R. Garcia is no good, but he will finish the first period with 11 points.